Rickong here for Hollywood First Look. Today, I'm with Tien Tran and Suraj Sharma, and we are talking their show, How I Met Your Father. Let's take a first look.
This is the story of how I met your father. It was hard to live in the moment in 2022. There was always someplace else you could be, someone else you could be with.
I know this might sound crazy, but I've been on 87 Tinder dates this year. My last date was the worst one yet.
I was on another date before this, and I just had sex.
He told you that? Why would he tell you that?
That's not even the worst part.
To a night of new friends!
This is the best place ever!
Repeat after me. Today is the first chapter of my next great love story.
Today is the first chapter of my next great love story.
Oh my God! You must be Sophie. It's a real pleasure. Oh my God.
Screw being mature. Yes, we can still make bad choices for a few more years.
This is the best night of my life!
When you tell the story in the future, just promise me you will change that part.
We live in confusing times.
Valentina, you are completely insane. I am very into it.
It's really hard to meet someone and connect and have it feel easy.
You gotta get back out there sometime.
Yeah, ever since Meredith dumped you, I've been spending $50 a week on Kleenex.
Because you're crying? Or because you're going to town on yourself?
Crying.
Bro.
Both.
I wanted to tell you how happy I am to be talking with you because this Hollywood First Look was started as an entertainment show for Vietnamese, like off of the Saigon Broadcasting Television Network. Yeah, and my boss is Vietnamese. I'm Korean, so I just wanted to say Chúc mừng năm mới. Happy New Year.
Cảm ơn. Chúc mừng năm mới.
I think the inflection isn't quite all the way there, but I try.
Pretty good.
How was it getting together with everybody? Because that's the whole idea of the show is like more than the mythology of like how I met your father. It's the camaraderie of the friendships.
Yeah, I would say that from the first Zoom table read that we had, there was an instant connection. I think we all left that very first table read and we're like, I was full body chills because I was like, this feels like magic. Everyone is so wonderful. I mean, Hilary and Chris and Francia and Serge and Tom are all beautiful, hilarious, kind folks. So, I think the first time we met each other in person, it was an instant connection. And I think I think people will see the chemistry that we have on screen together. That's real on and off the set. Like we're truly all friends in real life and on screen. So I hope that comes through as people start watching the show.
It was very interesting because, first of all, everybody walked in a little bit nervous, right? We're doing this thing and all that. I keep telling people this story of how I was sitting and I was like, this is weirdly familiar. I don't know why. We're sitting for a table read. I'm saying hi to everybody. Everybody seems really sweet and nice, but there's something weirdly familiar about this whole situation. And we find out that we're sitting in the apartment, right? Like I flipped out. I was like, okay, of course I feel so familiarized by this. What happened though is we did the table read. It was really sparky and fun and like bringing it to life was like very, very interesting. But after we were done with the table read, we all hung out. Like we went to some spot and hung out. And that's when we kind of knew that the friends part wouldn't have to be really acted out. Everybody's vibe, everybody's very different, but everybody kind of meshes really, really well. Everybody's vibe is superb.
How was it for you then to see like the first episode put together and to hear the iconic ba 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 ba? Like, how was that for you?
Yeah, the theme song came on. Everybody was like, "What the hell, man? This is just normal. This is beautiful. I love it." And then we watched the thing. We watched episode 1 and 3, I think, and everybody was just like super stoked, man. It was like this weight was lifted off our shoulders because we love working on it so much, and we love the show before this so much. You want it to be good, like really bad. We were happy, man. It was a happy time.
I mean, it's very. There's a lot of pressure, but that's also just like an exciting pressure that we're paying homage to the show, but taking it in a new direction. So I think that's what's so exciting about it. And hearing that theme song in the beginning, really, again, I was just like full body chills, and then it infected my brain, and I was singing it for. I'll just be like walking around the house and being like, and my partner is like, you're singing your own song in the house.
So I got to ask the question. We're in year one, and obviously, like, even when the original series happened too, it's like, do you know who the father is? Do you have any idea? Do you think about it? Or you're like, man, it's so many years off, I'm not even going to dwell trying to think about who the dad is.
I think I have just put it out of my brain completely, because I think the showrunners, Isaac and Elizabeth, who are incredible. I mean, they've been like, I just have a feeling that they're going to drop hints, but then also just like redirect us. So I'm not even going to get into that cat and mouse game, because I just think that it's going to be a losing battle for me. So I'm just trying to enjoy the mystery as it unfolds with the audience.
Man, see, look, I watch How I Met Your Mother, so I know there's no point in me trying to be like, is it me? Is it him? It's not. It's just, okay. I mean, for me, if I'm going to be in this thing, cannot think about it. Do not think about it. When someone asks, it might pass my head and then it passes out by. It's like, okay, cool. For me, I am Sid in this moment. He might eventually be the dad. He might not be. Don't care. Right now, he's with Hannah. He's in a long distance relationship. I'm here. I'm doing this thing, and everybody is my friend. So, I'm just living in the moment, man. Can't be thinking about those things too much.
You can find How I Met Your Father streaming on Hulu now.